Hey guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to replace your EXA unit on your Toshiba Studio copier. I'm going to be using an Studio 3515 AC model, but if it looks anything the same like this, it's going to be the same. If it's one of the black box units, it's going to be the same. So all you really need is a Phillips screwdriver. We're going to be using a power screwdriver to make this faster, but you could just use a regular number 2 Phillips screwdriver. So we're going to go ahead and turn the machine. Okay, now we're going to start by removing the side cover, plastic decorative cover here. So there's 4 screws here. And then we're going to go ahead and take that cover out, just wiggle that cover out just like that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to pop the fuser out. Just push those levers down on both sides just like that and gently remove it, set it aside somewhere safe. Next thing we're going to do is let me get a flashlight. There's a screw. Let me turn it down a little. Okay, there's a screw right there. Right there, we're going to remove that. That removes the plastic cover there. Set that aside. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to reach over and, actually in the end here, we're going to remove that screw there. And underneath there's another one. It's kind of hard to see in the picture, but it's just a plastic cover. Just leave that just like that hanging. Just make sure you don't break that little cable. It's not, I mean, it's not that easy to break, but just leave it hanging there. Just be careful. Next thing we're going to do is remove 2 screws. I'm going to put the flashlight there. There's one in the middle there. I don't know. Let me go ahead and see if you can see this right there. Let me turn the flash a little. Oops. Right there in the center. So let me go ahead and put the screw in there. Let me see if I could. Let me see. Right there. That screw. We're going to remove that. And then there's one on top. Let me go ahead and. There you go, just like that. That screw, we're going to remove that. Then we're going to come over to this side. And there's a screw way in the back right there. We're going to remove that. And that's a special screw, so just remember to set that one separate to the other ones. I'm just going to set it right here on top. That one's got like a little, like a flat spot at the end of it. So that needs to go right back into place. The rest of them are the same. So here you're going to see a little connector there. You just grab them all together, wiggle it out. Sometimes it's a little tough. Make sure you always grab all the wires at the same time and just wiggle it out, just like that, and then slide that EXA unit. So there you go. That's how you remove and replace the EXA unit. Just make sure when you're putting it back, that opening there goes right inside that opening there. It's like an air vent. So you put that in first, and then you slide the other one back in, and just like that. That's how you would replace it or remove it, and put it back or replace it. Just make sure also that that opening there goes right in that opening there. That's how you know you aligned it perfectly. So there you go, guys. Good luck, and hope everything works out for you.